Do you want to be a tank but you have a small PP and wants to hide behind a giant piece of shield? Lucky for you, we have a job called Paladin. Paladin is a tank that juggles around physical and magical skills while also providing support skills to the party. With the Dawntrail update, Paladin gets a bit more complicated, but still very flexible and less punishing DPS wise, even if you play it badly. In this guide, I will explain some rule of thumbs to the latest Paladin rotation while also showing you the rotation itself so you can understand it better. This is Aylaveen and here's my Paladin rotation guide. While you can technically play faster Paladin, the 2.5 GCD is the best option in my opinion, because you will only mess up your rotation if you do faster GCDs, since the magical spells is not affected by skill speed. There is one minor and one major change in Dawntrail that affects Paladin's rotation. The minor thing is the new skill called Blade of Honor, which is an OGCD or ability that triggers after you finish the Convivier combo. The major change is the Atonement combo. Previously, Royal Authority grants 3 atonement charges, but now there's only 1 atonement charge that changes every time you use it. And it increases in damage instead of a flat 440 potency, which changes the priority of the filler rotation that I will cover later on. But for now, here's some rule of thumbs in playing the level 100 Paladin. Number 1. Use Fight or Flight every time it's available and remember to use Goring Blade it produced. As FOF is a self buff, it is your primary burst in damage, so you want to use it as much as possible. And Goring Blade is also one of your hardest hitting skill, so you need to use it, preferably in line with the party rate buff. Number 2, use Imperator inside of the FOF window and spend all of its charges on Convivier combo. As Imperator grants 4 stacks of instant cast and buff to your magic spells, do not use it on Holy Spirit or Clemency as this will result in major DPS loss. You want to use it on Convivier as it is your hardest hitting skills and is also the reason why you have to use all of this inside the FOF window. Number 3, use both Intervene charges, Circle of Scorn, and Expiation inside of FOF. As Intervene still deals damage unlike Gunbreaker and Dark Knight, Paladin will still need to use it inside of the FOF window for maximum damage output. Number 4, use Expiation and Circle of Scorn every time it's available, as both are your 30-second OGCD or abilities. Not using it every time it's available will also result in major DPS loss. And finally, number 5, prioritize putting Sepulchre, Divine Might's Holy Spirit, and Supplication inside of FOF in that order. As there is only 3 GCD after the Convivier combo plus Goring Blade that needs to be filled, you want those 3 GCDs to have the highest amount of potency possible. To achieve this, your filler rotation will be Fast, Riot, Royal, Atonement, Fast, Riot, Supplication, Divine Might, and Sepulchre. Now you might ask, why is Atonement here? And won't it be the same if I do Fast, Riot, Royal, Fast, Riot, Atonement, Supplication, Divine Might, and Sepulchre? And the answer is no, since there will be a situation where you enter with Atonement ready and you can't put in Divine Might's Holy Spirit since it will be a DPS loss if you prioritize it instead of Sepulchre. So you have to finish all of the Atonement combo, which led to some DPS loss. Yes, it looks quite complicated and the DPS loss is not major, so you can do whatever you want actually, but once you get used to it, it's actually not that bad. Now here's the rotation example so I can show you better.